Okay, hey, it's Mark coming to you from Baker's Green Acres, and it's still the 11th, and I'm going to try this. I'm going to try to do this video. What I'm doing right now, I'm still making hay. As you can see, the sun is way down, so I don't really know what time it is. Probably 9:30 or so, maybe 9:45. But I still have plenty of light, and so what I'm doing now is I'm raking hay, right? And this might be shaking around a little bit. Normally I go a little faster than this, but in order to make it so that you can see this, I've kicked it down a couple of gears. Now what I'm doing is I'm driving my 1946 Alice Chalmers row tractor, and behind me I have this hay rake. All right, you can see what it's doing. When the hay comes out of the hay bind, it's laid flat, and the stems go through a conditioner, which is a set of rollers, and the stems are crushed. And then that row is laid out nice and flat. And I'll turn this around and show you where I'm going. You can see how that's laid out flat there. And then we had plenty of sun hitting it for several hours. I'd say 4 hours. And it dried it out pretty good on the top. And so what I'm doing now is I'm flipping it over, or raking it over. That's a pretty good shot right there. This rake is it's a ground drive unit, so just pulling it along makes it operate. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to step off right now and show you how the whole thing looks from a different point of view, not from the operator's seat. And the thing about doing live videos is things can go wrong. Okay, so there's the back shot of the rake and the tractor that I'm using. So, this is equipment that was used, well, 46, that's back there. That's a 70-year-old tractor there. And I don't know how old this rake is. I have no idea. I suppose I could find that out too. It's old though. And we've actually painted it. When I got it, it was totally rusty. Okay, but let me show you how this looks when I'm done with it. It'll look like this. So these rows are puffed up, and then tomorrow morning we'll let a couple hours of sun on it, let the dew burn off, and I hope to be baling this by afternoon. I want to bale it afternoon, like start about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Or maybe sooner. I don't know. I'll look. What I do is I come down here and I pick it up, I look at it, and I make sure that it's dry enough, but not too dry. It's still got to be a little bit tough, because the baler has to pull it in and make a bale out of it. So, okay, that's this process. This is raking. Some people don't like doing this. I like doing it. I put some tunes on. I'm listening to a little Stevie Wonder tonight, and just go. And some people don't like doing it at night. I think it makes perfect sense to do it at night, because it's not so dry, and it's usually, there's very little wind now, so my rows don't get blown around. It makes perfect sense to me to do it in the evening. Now, I'm not going to go past dark because I don't have any lights on this tractor, and I don't really need to. And I probably will leave this tractor right down here tonight. I have my motorcycle over there, and I'll drive that home. Okay, so the perspective of this field to my house is that far away. That's our barn, so the house is behind that. And I'll give you just a panoramic view of this field, what it looks like. There's woods all around me, and These fields have gotten a lot of work put into them. Some by me, but the majority by other people that own this place before me. This right here is a pond. There's a really nice pond right there. We used to swim in it. Kids just don't do it anymore. But this was all wooded at one time. And the people that have worked this land for over 100 years now have systematically pulled stumps out of here, or it would look like that over there, forest. And this is forest all behind us. So that's what it would look like. So, you know, the land wants to grow trees. And when I moved here, there was trees in here that were 4 inches in diameter, and we cut them off and then let them die and pulled them out. And it was a long process. Yeah, so that's it. That's what I'm doing tonight. I'm going to give it about another half an hour and I won't be able to see, and then I'm heading up to the house. Okay, it's Mark from Baker's Green Acres. Remember, anyone can farm.